That's the story of,
Hey,
that's the
are you
glory
pressing?
of love. As long as there's the two of you, you've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with you, you've got each other's arms. You've gotta win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of you, you've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with you, you've got each other's arms. You've gotta win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Wow, that was really nice.
In case you were wondering, it's Valentine's Day here at having I went J&J. That was our Valentine's Day message to all of you out there with the creative spirit. It's intertwined, guys.
I tell you, this is my Valentine gift for Jenny. I went ahead and made a nice background with the hearts and everything.
She gave, and because I'm such a just a horrible, like, wooden-headed spouse, I was like, what did you do that for? Is that like the right background? So I put it back to the original. She's like, I totally made you this beautiful, like, if you can see it this way, I guess we can move it this way. See if we can see us. I don't think we can get us side by side.
I think so.
So you can see the whole thing, but yeah, she did this.
Yeah.
So she did this beautiful background for me to make sure that I saw,
Yeah,
you know, because this is our month of our anniversary of being together.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm such a female chauvinist pig. I was just like, what did you put this up there for? And he goes, what'd you do to my background? I'm like, oh, did you do that? I thought you were left over for something you were doing before, so I put the old one up. So we're like an old married couple. I am the insensitive brute.
And I'm the romantic one.
And she's the romantic sensitive one, and I'm the white.
You got a heart in the mail. You got even a heart in the mail and everything with a nice.
I know, I did. I got the Valentine, and so welcome to the show, guys. Having fun with J&J. It's Friday, and we are a little discombobulated, to say the least. We've had a week. We talk to our vendors all the time, our artists and our creators, about being flexible, being ready for anything, being ready to change course at a moment's notice. Mm-hmm. But we didn't just change course. We drove off the road, ran into a wall, called out the cavalry, and now we've got 3 tires and 1's flat, and we're limping back on the road. But we're here.
you know, you make me laugh the way you put things, because it was completely the best thing that ever happened to us. And you know, where she explains it like all this.
Like that, where the jalopy. There's a cartoon. This jalopy that goes in to get fixed, and he comes out. He's this like really fancy, schmancy race car. So while we are limping on our 3 tires, we have actually, it was a good thing. Some accidents actually are good things. This wasn't an accident.
Yeah. So,
Hit
okay.
it, Mama. Tell them what's going on.
Yeah. So I went ahead and is we okay. I'm so excited that I can't put my words together. So here it is. Basically, we're expanding. We've been blessed to go on a new and improved, bigger platform. And oh my
TV
God,
platform.
yeah, it is amazing. It is like I don't even know what to say. It is huge. I know because I
It's
have to
going
work.
from a moped to a Harley.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. We're going
Okay,
from
we got a moped. We were in a moped, and it was working okay.
uh-huh.
Had some issues. We did not give up.
No, no.
We both thought our goose is cooked. This is what we both thought individually when this
Yeah.
was all happening. Like, okay, we're done. Like,
Uh-huh.
we're
I
gonna
didn't.
get
I
our,
kept the
we're gonna get
faith.
our phones out, and we're gonna just start. You know, okay, here I am on my phone. That's what we were gonna do because we didn't know what we were gonna do.
No, I knew. I'm the one that keeps the faith going on.
Yeah,
I knew. I prayed and I knew. And it's so funny how the expansion happened. I knew the moment she mentioned the new platform. I said, that's it, because all the hairs on my back stood up. I said, that's it. That's the one. And we were like, nah, that can't be the one. That's not even our range. That can't be the one. I said, okay. We started, looking and looking. And she forgot that she made an appointment to look at the platform anyway. So we went, and the man is talking to us and everything. And then he surprised us. And we're like, I had the Holy Ghost laughter in me. I said, Jenny, did you hear that? He goes, yeah. I said, so what we're going to do? We're going to join that platform. So all week, we have been I've been so
Jeanette has been absolutely over the moon.
yeah.
And I have been quietly just waiting for the giant galoshes to drop on me after the rainstorm.
Yeah.
And I'm in shock because there's a couple things that happened this week that were very
Challenging.
just like, what the heck? And so it takes me a while to get really like jazzed.
Not me. I was excited from the get-go.
Dives right in, baby. She's.
Yep.
I was
Because
like,
I'm the one that has to do the back end, right? And this back end is way bigger than what I'm used to. And I said, well, they say that, to keep the mind healthy and fresh, you have to talk.
clear out the cobwebs.
Yeah, and just go, you gotta keep learning. Well, am I learning all right? After this, I think I can work for NBC, CBS, TNT, Netflix, because they all, and if you know the platform, I don't know if anybody has ever heard of Gateway. Oh, look, we have a guest talking to us. I'm looking forward to all the new updates on the new platform. Hey, you two look like you're having a lot of fun. We are. Hence, having fun with J&J.
But the main thing too is that when I started my platform Evenist, I made a video and I said it starts with an idea. That's with every business. It starts with an idea. But as you travel the road of that idea, things take a turn, a detour. You got to turn around. You got to make a U-turn. You got to backtrack, go forward. So it is a journey. And we were doing okay on the other channel. We were learning things. We were running into
I
people. We
learned
were
a
making
lot.
contacts.
I learned.
We've been plowing through for a year, and we got a good kick in the shorts. Basically, I think God got tired of us, like just
Complaining.
well. I think we were. I think we weren't looking. I think we weren't looking to really grow.
Right.
We were, but we weren't. We were kind of in a place where we were comfortable. And sometimes when you're in a place that's comfortable, it's not a good growth period.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable and you're sitting in that easy chair and you got your snacks and you're watching TV, you're not doing anything constructive.
Right.
So we got a big good God kick in the butt, and scared the literal Jesus out of both of us. And
Yeah.
then
I was already getting anxiety. I said, Jenny, she felt my pain. I said, Jenny, they're killing me.
It was bad because it was bad.
Yeah.
And so this platform is going to be able to give our vendors, our artists, our artisans, our advertisers, our supporters, like so much more. We are going to be not only on Roku, we're going to be on Fire, we're going to be on Google, we're going to be on, is it PlayStation?
Yeah, I got them all right here because I'm looking at it. Let me see where it is. Okay, we're gonna be on Fire TV, Google, Apple TV, Roku, apps, phone apps, all the phone apps. We have an app, so we officially have a mobile app. So now that you can download and just click and watch from your phone, that's gonna be interesting. The numbers, I'm dying to look at that. I'm a numbers girl. I'm always telling her, "Ooh, we got this number, nip number." So that's gonna be an interesting number. And then on top of that, I heard that we're gonna be on PlayStation, and I'm going, wait a minute, what? I didn't know PlayStation had
because it's weird. I'm just figuring that out because I have to do some of the other back end part, and it's like gamers go on it. It's an app like that, and so it's going to be able to reach so many more people. Going to have so many more viewers. It's going to be tied to all of our social media, including X. We're working on TikTok. We've got our Facebook, our Instagram. So, and also what we're going to do is instead of having a separate website.
Tell me when so I could do the big reveal. Okay.
Okay. It's going to go directly to our website, our home website.
Yes. I can't wait for that. So we have the creativespiritchannel.com, okay, and we're gonna have a TV in our website, and it's gonna be
if you're a vendor or an advertiser for the program, for this channel, you're going to be listed there. So not only can they go see, you can watch the shows from there, the channel from there. People are going to come onto the website and be able to find you and your business.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Instead of having to go to two separate places, we're combining the whole thing.
We are. And as
so,
I listen to you two, do you think I'm gonna run the gambit?
Oh, yeah.
Time again. Oh, he's got jokes. He's saying he's gonna be number one with his erotic pens.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so now we let you know what's been going on, and if you've been looking at the channel and it's been like bzz and all that, that's one of the main reasons. Just go ahead and delete that app because we got a new logo. We have a new look. Hence, I have it ready to show when she tells me.
Go ahead. Get it, Mama.
Get it? Okay, people. This is how you're gonna know. Right now, this is what you have as the new logo, right? This is what you're seeing currently. The creative spirit. It's beautiful. I fell in love with that when I saw it. But now, as of March 1st, this is what you're gonna see. Isn't it sexy? I've been getting so much positive feedback on the new logo. It's unbelievable.
And a little square one, there's a little square one that goes, because the round one doesn't fit in all places.
Mm-mm.
So there's a little square one that's kind of the same thing, but it's beautiful as well. We are really like,
So excited.
yeah. I mean,
Let me tell you
it's an amazing thing that's happening.
Yeah, it's amazing. It still hasn't hit her yet, and that's okay. I got the Holy Jesus fire in me, so I know what's going on. She's catching up slowly. She'll get there where I'm at. She'll get there. She'll get there. But here's the thing. Yesterday, her and I were working like we've never worked like we were in the office before. Like I'm there, and it has like every channel has their own size for the logo. So she was creating it square ways, long ways, short ways, mini ways. I mean, every kind of way size you can think of, she was doing it. And I saved them all because just in case. But all 5 channels, I had to go in there. When I thought that I had it because she already created, she had to go create another one. So that was it. But this is and she still hasn't noticed, so I'm gonna point it out to her right now. If you notice, the new logo matches with the Valentine's background colors. That's why I see she don't notice. I do all of that, and it's like who's the bad husband? I don't know.
Did see? She never thinks I noticed. Just because I don't say, this is such a guy thing. Just because I didn't say anything does not mean I didn't notice.
You didn't notice that the like the background matches the logo?
I did. But I'm used to her having things set up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm such a dude right now. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm channeling my husband. So I'm so used to her having things set up that when I go into wherever she tells me I'm supposed to go, and it doesn't look the same, I think, oh, maybe she didn't want me to, I don't know, but it doesn't look the same. So I'll fix it, right? I'll fix it. And then she says, what'd you do with my background? I did that for us. I'm like, oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally blew your surprise. I'm such a wooden head, inconsiderate.
We still love you though. It's okay.
Yeah. So
Love you.
this is only our first anniversary, and look at us. We're still working out the marital case.
I know by this time next year, we'll be like, woo, girl, woo, look at all these views, woo, and everything.
This is just such an amazing opportunity, everybody. And this is another thing that we talk about a lot. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Sorry, I'll turn it off.
I feel like I'm in a
call center. Yeah. So fear is one of the main factors next to money. Fear is right there, but fear actually encompasses money. So I'm going to go with fear.
Okay.
If you're the wealthiest person in the world or you have no money, anytime you have a change like this, a very big change, and this has disrupted our entire. Jeanette has everything in order. We have things that we were planning on doing. We have things that we wanted to take care of, and basically it all went. It went okay, bye bye, and so you get panic. You want to claw back the old stuff, which we tried, right? We were like, okay, well, we're just going to hang in there and see how it works. And it just got worse. And then, because I like to give people and entities an opportunity to repair things or fix things, especially if you have a relationship with them. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, you gotta blast through the fear. It's not that you're not going to be still scared, but you have to blast through it, and you have to take a step forward.
And here's the thing, though. In the beginning, when I first saw it, I didn't let her know. I was like dealing with it myself. I said, I can fix this. This is, it's okay. I'll reboot. And, I do the whole thing, And then it got worse and worse. And then when it got worse, I said, okay, I got to call Jenny. And I'm like, boom. And then that's when we let you know, I let you know. And from there, it was like a challenge. And I said, but that's okay. And then we were contemplating where we were going to go into a new platform. We said we wanted to give them a chance so bad, you know, but the response that we were getting, it was just not. And then what bothered me is that I, you know, Jenny will know, I put my heart and soul into making the nice shows, and I make sure that everybody gets coverage, and I work on the back really good. So when it doesn't happen and it falls, I start getting anxiety and I start panicking. And she felt that because I said, "Oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good." And
I
she
mean,
was like, okay, that's enough. I don't
yeah.
want you to
And
go.
from the standpoint of, we had, as some of you may have known, we had a new special coming in. I can't offer anybody on the channel and ask them to invest with us and to be with us if we can't guarantee the product.
Right.
And so we don't feel comfortable doing that, telling people that we're going to give them this, even if they don't pay, even if they're not part of the structure of our channel. We have a lot of people that we just put on there, and we want to see them. All the shows that we've done for Having Fun with J&J are all free, and we try to help anybody who's interested and give them the best thing that we can possibly do.
Yeah, and everything.
And we can't do that with where we were. And so
this is where Jan came in, because that's when she acted really like, you know, you can tell she was very protective when I started telling her I'm getting sick, I'm getting anxiety, I can't do this anymore. You know, it's because they destroyed everything I had done, and it was really bad for me. I didn't even look at it. It was really I think I had a meltdown. I think, and she was like, "Okay, it's time for me to step in." She stepped in big.
I go and I look at the channel, and she's like, "I'm not looking anymore." And I'm the kind that will just continue to look, because I really I want it in, because I have to make the ultimate decision of we're done. And I wanted to make sure that because once I said we're done, that meant we were done. And we either had to find something else, get something else in order, or we were done. And so that's very scary, because we've worked really hard. And so have all the people with us that have been with us, Jeff and Brenda and
Catherine
and Kat and all the people that are our other David and just
Matt,
other
Michelle,
everybody, the guys at Subsidy. We got a new connection, the Legacy Music. So all these people that we've got to know, that have been supportive of us, we're supporting them, and I didn't want to disappoint anybody.
Me neither.
I can go home and lick my wounds and try something else, but I don't like to disappoint people. So once I say I'm done, and she wrote me back and she goes, "Praise Jesus." She was so happy.
Yeah.
But
it was
that
we kept. Then our research started. So we researched hard. Like we were going back and forth. We thought we were gonna go with this one. No, we were going with no, not that one. Nope.
This one was not one. The only reason why we kept this appointment, this was one of the first ones I ran into. And I just said, we can't swing it. We just don't have the pocketbook for it.
Right.
And we tried a couple other ones. They really weren't what we were looking for. We weren't able to do what we wanted to do with it.
Yeah, or they didn't offer like what we had. Like
right.
They have to do so many things, because our channel is that okay. When you see it, you're just looking at a channel, but you're not looking at like we on the back end. We have to make sure that this is capable, that this is possible, that we have to go ahead and put all these things in, right? So that's the thing.
We didn't want to give anybody less than what we had given them before.
Right.
So we had to find something comparable, but we were also looking for options of being able to expand.
Yeah.
And so this particular company, I first told Jeanette about it. I said, "Do you want to take a look at this?" And she was going through it, and the more stuff, she's like, "Oh my God, I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this." And she was getting, shivers, and she's like, "Okay, this is it." And then I looked at it and I said, "I don't think, it was a little kid looking in a toy store. Honey, I'm sorry, I can't afford that bicycle."
It's like looking at a Mercedes and you tell me I gotta go back to the
house. You can only afford a moped. So we had appointments with other companies, and this one I forgot
that you had it.
We had it. We had made an appointment, and so she said, "Well, let's just go and go to the meeting, talk to them, and see what they have to say."
Mm-hmm.
So she was directly talking with them. I was actually in my kitchen. I was trying to get dinner ready, so I was only hearing like parts of it. So Jeanette's looking at the functionality of the channel. I'm looking at the money part. I'm looking at the bottom line.
Right.
And I'm hearing these numbers and I'm like, okay, we're done. I'm making dinner. I'm not even hearing anything.
You can say the grant because that's what you thought. So
don't say the amount, but we received a blessing of this company finding a way for us to be able to develop our apps, which is expensive. And then he said what it was going to cost us, and I really didn't hear it. And Jeanette says over the phone, "Did you hear that?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't." And because the guy was saying things like, I don't know if I can do this for you. I don't know if you guys are up enough to be able to afford this. And right then I just bailed. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just
I didn't know that though. I'm right here.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And then he gives us a price, and Jeanette goes, "Is that monthly?" He goes, "No, that's the year." And she goes, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" And I was like, and at that point I just went into a coma. I was like, okay, this can't be happening. So she's making arrangements with the guy, talking with him. And I just said, "Look, this is totally me. Can you just put it in an email so I can read it? Because I am not, getting it." And so he hung up. We hung up. She calls me back and she tells me what we got. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? She goes, "Did you not hear him?" I go, "I did not hear it that way." And then I go into my, okay, this can't be happening. We don't usually
And then we had an appointment the next day.
And we had an appointment the next day. I spoke with him. He's amazing. Email was correct. Jeanette's been working with them to coordinate how, because she has to relearn the back end. It's all different than the other one. It's the same, but it's much more complicated. There's more bells and whistles. There's more connections. And so, yeah, it was really, and the fear factor in every step that we took was real.
Yeah.
But we believe in this so much. We want this to work so much. It's where you can taste it. It's like we're thinking how much more we can give our vendors, or how many more things we can do with this channel.
Yeah, it is amazing now that anybody actually that joins, after March going into this, it's gonna be super amazing. They're gonna get twice the views of what they were getting before, and the apps on the phone. Like, I have a lot of people that have Apple, so the fact that we now on Apple, which we did keep our promise with that, because
it just came in a different way.
It came in a different way because we said, we're gonna get on Apple, we're gonna try, and they kept giving her these prices. She says, "Yeah, I can't do that right now." But all of a sudden, this happens. Look, y'all know who I am, and I was praying hard, and Michelle was praying hard. We were all praying hard, and for it to actually appear as a miracle, God does not lie. He came through and he showed off. Okay, he did not answer just our prayer of where we wanted to meet. He gave us then some, and then the right price. I was like, what? I believed. I was happy. I was actually laughing with the Holy Ghost inside. She wasn't. She was in shock and in awe and still like, what's going on? And so she was still there. And I'm like, look, no, I see it completely. So, and then I immediately, like, I haven't left the back end. Yesterday I got training from this beautiful lady called Nicole. And I said, Jenny, she called me. I'm on training. She goes, okay, I'll call you back. Because I had a lot to learn. And I said, Jenny, this is fantastic. Did you know we got this? She goes, no, what? So we keep learning that we have more and more and more. So that's gonna be amazing. And you know what's so
I'm telling everybody right now, and it's not to say that there isn't one, but as far as I know, as many things that I have been running into and different platforms and different things, there isn't anybody doing what we're doing for crafters, artisans, and artists. There just isn't. There are people that do it. There are people that have businesses. They're on Instagram. They're this. This is a concerted effort to bring the artistic business people. This isn't just about, look, I'm a true believer that Michelangelo was a businessman. I know you may argue with me. He painted cherubs and he painted God's hands and he did all that stuff. But he did it because he needed the money. Just saying. Okay. He was a sculptor. He was not a painter. Artists all over the world. I've had experience with people that I love. Jeanette has the same thing. We have creative people in our lives. And the biggest thing is they want to be able to support themselves with their skill, their craft, their passion. They want to be able to bring their little part of the earth to you. And nobody's doing what we're doing, people.
No, it's not. And the thing is that we're not doing it to, here's the thing. Somebody put it really good for me. They say, because if you see our prices, it's a price of a gym and a monthly gym. A price of a good dinner at a restaurant a month, and somebody told me, they actually asked me, why are you so low in your price? And I didn't have a real good answer for that when I first was asked. And then a man, or who was it that told me? Yes, it was Dr. Thomas. He says, next time you get that question, answer like this: because we love you and we want you to succeed. And I said, you know what? That's an excellent answer. I never thought about that. We do love our crafters and building. We want them to succeed. So yeah, now when somebody asks me, why do you have the price at this? I go, because we love you and we believe in you, and this is why. And when they see the price, they go, what the heck? They believe that, what is it, an iPod? They still think they're thinking small. And what I've learned is that, especially in my prayers, that you got to think big. And Jenny and I, we've been thinking big for over a year. And we had everything. We thought we had everything down packed, but
this is bigger. This is bigger, faster than we thought.
Bigger and faster.
And I just had a text from one of our Having Fun with J&J gals.
Oh, okay.
Such a wonderful woman. Hey, Eunice. She sent me a text, and we had her on the show, and we've talked with her since, and I helped her with some of her products and things for her shop. And she just told me that she just did 2 pop-ups in January because she was afraid to do them before. She wasn't going out of her little realm.
Right.
And she's got some scheduled for February. And she wanted to thank us that we gave her the little support that she needed to go out and do this.
Yeah.
To make jewelry. And that is like so amazing. We've had a lot of people who have, that's the idea. We're going to have a lot of different people that are have more progressed in their business. But when you're first starting out in a craft business, and everybody's making, oh, you know, what are you doing that for? And, you know, you're not going to make any money at it. And every naysayer in the world, and to have, she's not a person. She's just an adorable woman.
Yes, she is.
She's not the type to get out there, but she did. And that's what we're here for.
Yep.
That's what we want to be for everybody. Because it's so, I don't know. And then see, when I get on and I get really jazzed, I start getting up because we start talking about it. When you're home and in your head, and I'm wondering about all the problems we got to go through and how many hoops we have to go through, I get a little fidgety.
Once we're up there, like March, once all this is built, because I have to be on here every day. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to like really learn, and I'm up. So far, so good. I mean, I caught on quick. Thank God, he gave me that wisdom, and
they gave her an A.
Yeah, they gave me an A when they saw it, because I was
nobody's got up that quick than you guys for being beginners.
I know, and they did, because we, before I even had the appointment, I was already behind the stage asking, how do I do this? And I'm doing production, I'm reading, because it's familiar. Once you do production, you kind of see the similarities together, But then when I got deeper into the rabbit hole, I said, oh, Jenny, this got a lot of rabbit holes. This is no joke. This is rabbit hole inside a rabbit hole.
This is not going to be, I mean, but as she just told me, nothing really good is that easy. It's always a challenge.
Right. And so when I got the training, the lady's calling me and she's training. She goes, I said, did I do good? She goes, you did great. I give you an A. And I was like, really? She goes, you have done a lot than most. I went, yay. So, yesterday, Jenny and I was working the hardest part, which I think about one person doing that. Oh, Lord. I don't know how, but me and Jenny, we were teaming up, boy. It was Tag Team USA. We were like, all right, I need this, this, and this. All right, what you need? And she was like, we were back and forth. Emails got busy. Our stage got busy, and we finished it. I even had to have my husband wait for me. I told him, I'm sorry.
I know. Poor thing, her husband was waiting for a ride.
You know what I love about him? Today is Valentine's Day, and what I love about him, yesterday, he goes, did you get it done? I said, yeah, we got one part done, but I couldn't leave it in the middle what we were doing, because it was very important. That is the start of getting connected to all the media, right? And he goes, wow, that's nice. So, and then he goes, is Jenny feeling well now? I said, I don't know if she's feeling. I don't think so. Yeah, I think she's
okay. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, he was worried about you. He asked for Jeffrey also, and that touched my heart. He asked me, because how's Jeffrey doing? I told him about Jeffrey. We miss our Jeffrey. Jeffrey is
Jeff's going to be taking care of some business, physically, that he was not able to before, and we miss him desperately, but we need him to be up and raring to go.
Yes.
So we're
he's still with us. He'll be back
down, because by the time this all happens, he'll be on the mend, and he'll be back into Whimsy Farms. We're gonna have so much fun. Oh, we haven't. Should we save that for the news? We're gonna do the news. Jeanette is now a published author. I'm
the book cover.
Let's see if I can bring it up. I know we told you all that we were going to be adding products to our store. It's all working out. I just can't believe it's working out like this. But everything will be on our website. Okay. Yeah. And so we took one of the stories that Jeanette created.
The cartoons, yeah.
The cartoon.
That she fell in love with.
I'm going to show you. See if I can show you here. Come on. There it is. The Girl and Her Moon. She is now a published author in Amazon, and we're going to carry the book in our store, our Creative Spirit store. We're starting to stock some products in there. And it's just really exciting. So
It is. I'm very excited.
Jeanette, it's such a beautiful little book. This is the back side of it, I think. There's bigger. See, it's bigger. Let's see. Oh, I can't get it. Okay. Anyway, I'm clicking on the wrong. I'm such a dork. Okay, sorry. I am. I'm clicking on empty. That's the back side of it. You can see that. See, there she is. It's a beautiful little book, and if you haven't seen the cartoon, that's on our channel, which will be back on our channel as soon as we're done. But you can go to Amazon and you can order her book there. So we are really like doing stuff, guys. It's amazing. She's also going to be she's in a busy bookstore. She's going to be in that bookstore. She's on Amazon. And I believe, if I'm correct, in about a month or two, you probably can Google her in Walmart. You can buy it online, Walmart too, as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
I did that with my other book. I was like, I Googled, you always Google your book just to see where it's at. Mm-hmm. And I Googled my book. I'm like, what the heck? It's in like Target and Walmart. I'm like, it's online, but it's still there. So, so things are clicking. And we had a little slightly fender bender.
But that's okay, because this fender bender.
New car, baby. We went from the Oldsmobile to flipping like limo.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what it looks like to a big limo, because it's black, right? So it's like, and then you go in, and then the further you go in, you go, wow, this does a lot. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're gonna have room for everybody. But I am going to continue with the word of the day.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
Oh, you know what? I forgot someone.
Okay, go ahead.
My daughter Allison, because she's doing she's so funny. She just says, "Oh, Mom, it's going to be okay." She does all the bookwork for us and keeps me. What did you buy? Kind of thing. And I said, I just bought a new channel. What's the problem? You've never let me have any fun. I just wanted one teensy weensy channel, and you got a problem with it. So, love you, Allison.
That's funny. Oh my gosh, that was a gift to me too. So hey, so it's a book to be is a gift to be shared by many and for many.
Yep.
Well, anyway, I've been contemplating which one to do, because I wanna give tribute to the fact that today is Valentine's Day, but I can't because it's on the day of. So anyway, it's something that we all ask ourselves is, I don't know what to pray. And isn't that something? I get that all the time. I don't know what to pray. So it's coming from Romans 8:20-28. We do not know what ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercede for us through wellness and groans, Romans 8:26. And what that means is basically when we pray, like I was praying hard for this to happen. And me and Michelle actually did a draw the circle 40-day prayer for the channel. And it really does work. We were doing this thing and we dedicated, and then we got this beautiful limousine, and we love it because that's what we prayed for, right? To expand, to get bigger and better, and how He's going to bring the people in and everything. So when you don't know what to pray, it says here, what does the phrase wordless groans mean? And basically is a good description of how you feel when you don't know how or what to pray, why or why not. Notice that the Bible passage uses the same word groan to describe both the Holy Spirit intercession and the state of all creation, what it waits for, the birth of something new. What do you think it implies? Basically, it implies that when you really want something and you're really praying for something, but you don't know what to say, you already said what you're going to say, because it's always a lesson that God says He knows what you want before you pray it. He knows what you want before you pray. So all you got to do is groan and cry out for it. And I did. I really did, for this channel and for Jenny and for everybody on our platform and company that we grow together as one and have prosperity. And that was the thing. If you don't know how to pray, sometimes you could just sit there and listen to the small still voice and listen to what he's telling you to pray. So if you don't know what to do, just pray for that. Pray and just stay silent. Sometimes that's good. A lot of people say, well, I'm not a fancy prayer. God didn't say to pray fancy. He even says it in the Bible. He says just a conversation. Jenny, I'm sure she's never just, gone fancy. She just said, all right, Lord. I can see her saying that.
I'm just like, help.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because as a writer, you would think I would be able to like spit out a few like words of,
prayer and worship.
Very, very, very poetic and very heartfelt. But when I don't have that gift. I mean, I have you, and I have people that have that gift. I'm just like, help.
Yeah, and you know what? He answers
because I don't like to ask people for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I
noticed
that. I guess that's the sin of pride. I do not like to be like needing help. I don't want to feel helpless.
Mm-hmm.
I never like that. If you put something to me like, oh, you poor thing, I'm gonna slap that right back at you. Like I will drag myself with a bloody leg out of a mud pile and get in my car and tell you to what. So it's really hard for me to ask anybody for help with anything. Jeanette has a very cool way of dealing with me. She just does it and tells me later. So I don't really have an option.
No.
When we started this relationship, she is the first person, except for my kids, my daughters, a first friend that I've ever had that has taken the lead in certain things and relieved me of a responsibility, because I'll take it all on.
Mm-hmm.
And I will fight you to the death. And she doesn't care. She just says, like, what are you going to do? Like,
and the trust in there has developed because I said, what you gonna do, fly and meet me? We haven't met yet. And yet we have this close bond because she knows, like she told me the other day, which I appreciate, you don't hear it often, but she told me the other day, one thing I can count on, and I know, and I think I'm gonna screw up the words because you said it better. One thing I can count on is that I know that I know that I know that you're working on it, and I'm like, yep, okay.
I don't have any reservations at all that if Jeanette is like, I don't call her and say, did you do that? Did you do that? I don't need to do that. I already know she's either done it, she's working on it, or if she's not, she's at church. So like, what am I going to do? Get out of church?
Yeah.
Well, she's at church, she's praying for us. So she's working there as well. So I really don't have, out of all the people in my life, we have never met. The minute that we meet, I'm almost afraid of it. I'm almost afraid, like, oh man, and all the magic goes out of it. But
really, is it because I'm gonna be short?
I'm the galoshes falling from heaven, the shoe that's gonna drop. But it's the truth. I always know that I'm gonna call her or text her, or it's already been either taken care of or whatever. So to have that in a partner is so incredibly, it's just a blessing. Yeah. That that you don't even have to worry about, we do it to our spouses sometimes. We're like, honey, did you, he came in the other night and he's like, did you pick up the ice? I'm like, but Jeanette would have picked up the ice.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. So we are going into this new platform with an amazing and incredibly sense of being blessed and that it is going to go so far beyond what we actually imagined that you really can't think about it. That part we can't go there yet.
No,
But
because I'm taking baby steps every day. Okay,
yeah,
let me learn one section, and that's what I've been doing. Okay, let me do this section. All right, so then I engulf, and she'll call me. It'll be late at night. Okay, I sent her a video. This is all I did. Okay, I'm dead.
I go, what are you talking about? It is going, once we get it done and up and over, we've got so many things to share with
that's
you
gonna
all.
be a fun part.
And we really think that you're going to really like the new Creative Spirit channel.
Yes, I can't wait.
I
I love that logo. Everybody loves that logo. It's gonna
I
stand
know.
out.
I thought it needed a little bit more oomph because we're going to be bigger, badder, and better, and not bad meaning bad, but bad. I can't say that word. Bad backsides, baby.
Yeah.
And just so many things we're going to be able to offer, and so many things we have planned. And I don't even know if we can stuff them all in there, but we're gonna try.
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna be good. If y'all don't hear it, I mean, it is excellent. We're, the Creative Spirit channel on Apple, Fire TV, mobile apps. We are going to be on.
I mean, our YouTube channel is going to get bigger because everything's going to be funneled directly through like YouTube. You can actually right now, until we get the new channel up, you can watch us on YouTube or on the Creative Spirit at the Facebook page. So the channel, just like I said, we don't want any more pixelated shows. We don't want our shows taken down anymore. We don't want our website to disappear and go into nothing and then pop up in the middle. We don't want the shows being switched around in time slots. If we promise you a time slot, we want to make sure that you get that time slot. So these are all things that we know were happening, and we just thought, again, they were like, okay, it's just this one time. But then it became very clear to both of us that no, and they still wanted us to stay, and I just said no, we can't.
And that being said, on the sad note, Friday Night at the Movies will not be aired tonight.
No. But we're going to work back into the schedule. We have to figure out how to do that, which we will, because we loved it. Jeanette and I sit and watch the TV together.
Oh, we would. That was our time. That was like that time. That was our time. That's, Friday Night at the Movies.
We'd be texting each other going, oh.
Last week was very nice, and I'm going, did you see what she did? No, she didn't frame him. Oh, these movies back in the day.
What was that person? What were they doing? Why did they do that? Oh, yeah.
Why did they do that? And it was so good because, it's the black and white movies, and I didn't think they were that good until I started getting into it. And I said, we got to have this back on our TV because, I got to get into those movies. They were really good. So, yeah, we're going to have that again. But tonight, unfortunately, we will not have it. So this is my poo face.
I know.
But, we'll bring it back as soon as we can.
Can you send me that face so I can look at it at 7:00 and say, yeah.
That's the poo face.
This is what's Jeanette's feeling, but we're going to work it out. We've got it all planned, but there's still things that are not completely written in stone. And as usual, we like sometimes fly off the handle and switch everything around. So we're going to have some things. I don't want to say.
You can't say. You got to wait till March.
We have some things that we were not able to really put in the channel that we're going to do. It's going to be different. It's a beautiful, beautiful platform.
Oh, it is.
It's so professional. Yes. You're not even gonna know that there's like two goofballs like us behind the scenes. You're not.
No. No, not really.
You're gonna just say, wow. So
This
then
is
when
so
you
nice.
refer our channel to
Mhm.
someone else, you will have no fear that they're going to look at it and say, well, I don't really think this is really anything. You're going to be able to refer us to them and say, they're going to say, wow, that's an amazing thing that you just referred me to. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Because we want the referrals. We want people watching our channel. We want people seeing all of our crafters, all of our artisans, the artists, all the people that work so hard to create a business for themselves. And we're going to have more. We want
Yes,
more.
a lot more. I just can't wait. I'm excited. I like working behind it. So that's gonna be our good day and stuff. So that's why we didn't have anyone today. It was like we needed time for her and I, because we always have a guest, and it's like we haven't been on ourselves for a long time.
And,
Let's
and,
just
it,
go
and
on.
we really needed to talk to y'all and tell you what's going on and
Yeah.
just kind of keep you updated. But yep. So we are going to be doing the news. You know, when you watch our news, you will have learned nothing because there's
We do
no
have
free
fun
news.
though. It's fun news.
It's fun news. It's Valentine's Day, so grab the one that you love. Hopefully, it's someone that's you're legally allowed to grab. And
Jenny, you're not right. I don't know why you do. You're not right. This is why we can't be on by ourselves. We be going at what on earth?
I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah,
but,
she
but
just
I'm
saying.
saying, you know, grab the one you love. There are some people that'll take me seriously. They be grabbing the wrong woman. It happens.
A royal mess right there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I guess I'll keep her. All right.
But
Before we
love you.
leave,
We are sending Valentine's. It's Friday night too.
yeah,
So, okay, go early because Valentine's Day gets crazy
yeah.
and you never want to sit next to the two people that decided to go on their first date on Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm
No.
just saying,
Uh-huh.
you know, because you know those people aren't going to be together the next day. They just wanted a date for Valentine's Day.
You ain't right. I don't know what.
You're sitting, you know, me and my husband are sitting there, you know, we're at our favorite Mexican restaurant, of course, and we're looking over and he goes, I give it 6 hours. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
how do you know that? Just he goes, I'm just telling you. And I'm probably sure he's right. He has an eye for those things. But yeah. So
Anyway, this time I'm gonna play the movies. Okay, I'm gonna
what?
go ahead. I'm gonna play the green, the red, and sparkle.
Oh, because I screwed up the front.
Yeah.
You know what it is I found out?
What?
My mouse. So my mouse has this little button on the side.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And when I go to move it,
Uh-huh.
I think I hit the button and that's why I flipped onto your screen.
Ah.
So I'm not touching
I
it.
don't have that problem because I just have an Apple. So again with the apples. So
You know,
I'll go ahead.
in charge of anything. It's all on her.
Right. So this time we'll go ahead and we'll start with all the commercials, and then we'll see you back here in a few minutes with our news with a whole different background and change and look and everything else. Because we just have to be online and do our thing, you know. Consistency is the way to success, and that's it. Even if we have no news, just fun news.
We're still here. Yep.
All right.
Happy
See
Valentine's Day,
Happy
everybody.
Valentine's Day. Bye. I did a mistake.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
What the heck? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.